So guys, we are back. It's our positive youth segment, and our positive youth for today is Miss Zyanne Wellington.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, watch me, it's a smile for me. Yeah, definitely. So Zyanne, welcome to Youth Voice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't let Anikwa get feeling shy kind of. Okay. So how you feel being here on Youth Voice?
Well, I was a little nervous, but as we start and the energy hyped up, I'm not as nervous anymore. So.
Excellent. Well, that is because I keep in the vibes and the energy, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So Zyanne, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us who, in a couple words, who is Zyanne Wellington? Before we go into all the details about who you are, tell us.
Okay. So Zyanne Wellington is the 17-year-old entrepreneur, the face behind Game Vault.
Excuse me.
I attend Speyside High School, and I will be going to Upper 6 in September. And again, I am a very goal-oriented person. Hence the reason I wanted to start this business. It would have I think they would ask about that later on. So,
you want to give away too much, guys.
Right.
So I think she's going to take one of our hosting jobs very soon.
Very soon. So I like it.
Right.
So Zyanne, what I want to know from you, what I want to know is, where did Game Vault come from? Why did you choose to do such a venture?
So it actually came about from my mom, in a sense. It would have been her birthday, I think, just last year. It's very new, very recent. Just last year, she would have had her birthday and wanted to have games and stuff by the pool, giant Uno, little simple things like that. And persons would have asked about them afterwards and been like, so where I got this from? They want to have a little event where they could have the games or how much for it and things like that. So after a point in time, was like, okay, we can profit off of this, because I was supposed to go to school for my education at Trinidad. But instead, again, I'm going to Speyside High School, Tobago. So a means of income would have been the business and getting rentals from the games. So we started off small, just with the giant Uno. Would have made the tic-tac-toe, which you would see later on in the show. Simple things like that, the Ludo, snake and ladder games that you would have known from being a young child. So that is how it would have come about. Yeah.
Well, being a young entrepreneur, I also see that you are worthy the president of an NGO. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the NGO I'm a part of is Waves. Waves is centered around the elders. Anything that they need, we feel like they may want, make them feel comfortable, we provide that. So there's a youth arm, which I am the president of.
Guys, you're doing that. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm the president of the entire NGO, Janice Berkeley. She would have introduced me to the NGO as I would have lost my great-grandmother, I think 2022, early 2022. And she would have needed some things before she would have passed. And I'd be like, okay, I like the idea of, I like being able to provide for her, or, things like that. So how I could help persons who might have been in that position. And then same time, she asked me about the NGO. So myself and other youths in the youth arm of the NGO would be attached to an elder. And we call them regularly, check in, you need this, you need that. Because, as they get old, people, they just forgotten in a sense. And we don't want to make them feel that way. So just recently, we would have had a bus ride around Tobago, not the countryside, because not every elder might be able to facilitate that. So we have gone to Plymouth. They would have seen the mystery tombstone, things like that, provide food for them and all that good stuff.
Wow. Well, guys, you heard it. I can only imagine. In terms of your schedule, how your schedule like, and I heard you mention Speyside. By the way, I always say rep your school. So rep them for me.
Right. So I actually have my mom helping me. Oh yes, and I went to Scarborough Secondary.
Why did you say
Scarborough Secondary? She pointed out the ring.
All looking for is for friendship and all. Because she went to
Scarborough Sec alumni. Let's go.
I go to Speyside without having my Scarborough Sec ring on my hand. Anyway, I go represent Scarborough Secondary and we'll go to Speyside. So I actually have my mom managing the business while I'm at schools, but since it is in July, August, I have more leniency because I have to wake up extremely early to go to school.
Imagine.
Yeah, I can't take calls during the school hours all the time. I have to take messages via WhatsApp and stuff like that. So bookings at the time would have been mainly on her end. But as of right now, time management is going a lot better. Even though I am working currently, it's much smoother.
Well, guys,
much balanced.
You heard it yourself. I'm also seeing, we have a fashion trend segment here, but I'm also seeing her nails are well done, flawless. I know you mentioned to me about cosmetology. So tell us a little bit of how that fits in, because I'm an entrepreneur, you're in sixth form. Tell us a little bit about that side of you.
Once again, mommy.
Yeah.
Small, I can't give up mommy. Being small, I would have been going to the salon with her pretty often. Every Saturday, she doing nails. She very good with her hands. Anyway, no, she have her own business. Take her to cater her services.
Yes. For mommy?
Yeah.
Mommy right through.
Right.
Yeah.
So going to the salon, she'd have been doing nails, hair, all those things. I've been interested in it. Anytime she doing nails and I sign up there, she'd be like, Zyanne, I cannot. I just had interest from since then. So back in 2021, during the pandemic, I didn't just want to be home, not doing anything. So I would have gone to a nail course with Hazel Bob of Snips and Tips. And well, I would have got into nails, and I start here now and I do it on the weekends if I am free and not have bookings with games.
Oh, wow. So, Kwa?
Yeah, no, I know mommy. I know mommy. I'm not even surprised that this is the product of mommy.
Well, I must say I'm truly impressed, and I'm looking forward to seeing more things and hearing more about you. So this definitely will not be your last time right here on Youth Voice.
Yes.
I think we need to feature you another time to see your growth.
Right.
Tell mom for me, I'm truly impressed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We'll
Definitely.
One more thing though, before we go, I want you to give advice to another upcoming entrepreneur that might be as multifaceted as you in terms of time management and so on.
Okay. Based on time management, what I have to say is, don't be afraid to take that step. You might think, okay, I have school or this, that, and the other. I don't know if I'll be able to manage it. Put God first.
Definitely.
When I put God first, anything is possible. Definitely. So me thinking I'm going to space, at first it have been like a bit stressful because I'm not accustomed traveling that distance. But again, once you pray about it, you talk to God about it, and you're passionate about something, anything is possible.
Well, this is the time for you to shout out your team, rep your persons who support you, your network. Shout out some of your friends. Shout out the Speyside team. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out again to Sekate's Caterers, Service in Style, who is owned by my mother, Rachel Hines. Thank you for the support from my father, Zyanne Wellington. My stepmom, Alison Alexander, my sisters, my siblings, all of my siblings, I don't want to call all of them individually. My friends from Space, I know Maya, Rayan, Kimani, Amaya, especially because Amaya would have helped me along the way when I would have had a pop-up shop at a point in time.
Zyanne is not really good on here. Okay.
Akeem, and that's about it, always the supporting, making sure I keep pushing to what I want and, not being down about, slow days.
Well, I just want to add in one more thing, a special big up to mommy. Mommy, amazing job. But here we're going on, Kwa, and guys, this is the exciting part. I love this part. Watch me. Youth Voice is all about fun, it's all about excitement. So we cannot make you leave and not partake in our youth game. Right? So watch me. So guys, we're going to take a break and come back. And when we come back, we're going to do our positive youth game. And here we're going on. I ain't going to tell all of yet. When we come back, we have a little surprise for that youth game activity. So we're going to, transform and come back right to you. Kwa, you want to send them out?
We'll be back. You even say everything.
Well, that was